All right. I'm like really picky about, like, I probably overthink things too much, and when I'm working I'm probably a little OCD. Not to offend anybody there, but it's just true. Like it's hard for me to do anything like super quick and not carefully.
Thank you. Thank you. I've got all your names good and on the wheel. Thank you so very much.
Oh, how cute is the bird, you guys, and the butterfly.
So cute.
They are so pretty.
If you want to come towards your camera just a little bit with your box, then you'll be completely in frame. There you go. Oh, that's perfect right there.
I have a terrible habit of moving my stuff out of
No, I always say that. I craft in my lap all the time.
I know. I want to put it close to me, you know. Yeah, y'all have to stay on me because I'm terrible about that.
That's what I always say. Oh, crafting in my lap again.
I am so sorry. Like, you would think I would know not to do that by now.
Hello, Carol from Honolulu.
Oh, is that? Oh my God, is that my girl Carol?
I believe so.
Hi, Carol.
Oh, Karen says that she loves your nail polish. I wore this color a lot in fall.
Oh, thank you.
But now my nails look like I crawled on them. Karen, you're so silly.
They have paint on them now, and I love dark, rich colors. I like the really rich blood red nail polish. That's my favorite.
So Carol says beautiful paper. Helen says beautiful papers. Yeah, this one.
Thank you so much.
Callie says this is so pretty, so appeasing.
Thank you. So this end over here. So the beauty of this A4 size, I think we're going to be able to just use one A4 of the Duchess of Shabby design, and it will cover this box on all the sides, and then we'll use Coach House Cottage on the top.
It'll be perfect. Yeah. Oh, Kathy, you didn't know what it was? So I do Happy Mail Fridays on my live every Friday, and I usually send some MDF or HDF, and she says that she's happy you're showing her this because now she knows what I sent her.
Aw. You mean the paper or?
No, the box.
Oh, the box. Cool. These boxes are really, I love them. The HDF Life Beautiful stuff by Decoupage Queen, they're super good quality and very well made products.
So I have done one like that, and it's on my desk, and I have my gloves in there. My latex gloves is what I use my box for.
Yeah, you know what? I love Teresa's box too. I didn't see her box. Did you do yours?
I don't think I did. I think I just did it off. I don't remember now. I don't think I did. But yeah, I told Teresa, I said, Teresa, these would be perfect for gloves. And she goes, oh, yeah, they would. So then she made her box. Well, and I think she keeps her gloves in there too.
That is a smart idea.
Yeah, you know, because I'm always digging, especially when I use resin. I'm like digging for my gloves.
Yeah.
So now I just have them right in my box.
I am going to be using tissues in mine, and my husband's so funny. Our tissue boxes we have are the ones you get in the big bag at Costco, and they're the really deep, tall boxes.
Oh, yes.
So he took one of them and cut it down to fit in here for me.
Oh, perfect.
And taped it together. So he cut it in half, and then he trimmed it, and then he, whittled it down. And
oh, what a nice hubby.
Because finding the standard small, narrow, shallow boxes, kind of hard to find them.
Yeah.
So everything's costly.
So Jessie lives in Australia, and she hasn't been able to find boxes like that there yet. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I ship to the continent of Oceania, so that includes Australia, New Zealand.
Oh. Yeah. So that is perfect. Let me go ahead and put in Kimberly's store link for you here.
Yeah, we ship to Europe and we ship to Israel, and we haven't added all the countries yet because we just started shipping some international places this year. We don't want to do too much at once with the shipping, and so we're testing it. It's been a little challenging with some countries like Portugal. Customs holds people's stuff for a long time. It's really challenging to get your stuff out of customs there if you don't follow their guidelines.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Hi, Gabby.
Apparently, customs will contact you and send you like some kind of letter or form, and they'll give you a code, and you got to go on their website and create some kind of account, and then you enter the code, and there's a timeline you have to adhere to, I think, and it's just a whole thing. So I just thought I would mention that if anybody's in Portugal. All right.
Now it's my dog's turn to see somebody walking by the window.
Oh. What kind of dog do you have?
So my oldest is a Shih Tzu, and then we have a new one who's a Cardigan Welsh Corgi.
Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, I love dogs. I don't care what they look like. I love them. You know?
Except our Jack.
I would have a lot of dogs if my husband let me get away with it.
The thing is, Jack still hasn't warmed up to the new one yet. So she's still puppy. She's been here. We've had her since she's April when she was, able to come. But Jack is still set in his ways. He still doesn't want to give in and give her loves yet.
Aww.
Hi, Robin.
We had a sweet Cocker Spaniel for 16 years. We lost her last year. I was heartbroken. And my Chihuahua was so mean to her.
So Dana says, I love getting my orders from you. It's always so pretty and pink.
Oh, thank you. I know who that is. Hi, Dana. How are you? I'm pretty sure I know the Dana that is. I think I only have one Dana.
Yes, Dana Taylor. She's amazing.
Well, I know who that is. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So,
hello, Tina. Oh, hi, Robin. Back on your. Gotcha.
Is that Tina?
Tina, is it? I don't want to destroy her last name. It's Roit. Is it Royit?
Oh, I know you. Yeah. Hi, Tina. How are you? Thank you for coming. You guys are so sweet.
Yeah, we always have great.
Okay, there you go. There's this side.
How pretty
and I really
is that?
I like that it shows the old antique furniture and the cute old suitcase with the bits and bobs inside. So cute. Okay, this is an easy project, you guys. You can, and you'll have a pretty little tissue box for your office or your wherever you want to put it. It's personalized and something you can really enjoy looking at when you sneeze. I would like to get some text and put on here, bless you. And I was looking for someone like Ellen J. Goods has some darling quote papers by Decoupage Queen, but she didn't have a bless you. So I was, I saw a blessings on her Christmas sentiments paper though. So
that would be so perfect.
I think it's cute. Yeah. All right. So let's do the top. It doesn't matter which side you do. Are we in the field, guys? Am I okay? Let me.
A little towards you. Perfect. Okay. Right there.
Right. Perfect. So we're going to do this. It literally, doesn't matter which side you put on here. They're both the same. Okay.
Hello, Linda says she's a first time watcher. So hello, Linda. Welcome.
So you know what? I got to do this in. I forgot.
Oh.
So let me do
naked on one side. It's naked.
I know. Terrible, terrible. Okay. So we're going to put this on here. And I'm going to just turn it around so I can just make sure I have it straight. Are we good in the field?
Everybody, yes, you're good. And everybody is saying, love it. It's looking beautiful, so pretty.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's very cute, and these are sweet, and you got to have something pretty in your life, like pretty little things that you make that just give you joy, really. I feel like that's what this stuff is. That's why I call it creative joy, because it really is creative joy for me.
It is. I don't know. Some days I wake up and have anxiety,
Yeah.
out of nowhere. And
Yeah.
I think it was Monday, and it was a pretty good battle. It was, I had the shaky hands and everything. But as soon as I started creating and was talking to my friends online, in the comments, I was good by the time I was done. So yeah. It really,
I'm telling you, you're right. I'm glad you said that, because I know I went through terrible times with illness, and my kids were sick. And I know I mentioned this in a live before last year when I was on with your host, Jess. And I always want to get the point across to people how creativity and making things, and don't even worry about what anyone thinks of it, or
absolutely, Kimberly,
or don't let them judge you or make you feel inadequate or not good enough. Like,
no.
If you love it and it gives you joy, or it makes you happy, it takes your mind off some negative stuff, you do it, and you just embrace it and don't feel bad. Like, it's just I can't drive that point home enough, because it helped me through some really horrible times. And
yes.
I had 2 Etsy shops, and I was busy creating and making gifts, like wedding favors and stuff for people, and making stuff like things of joy for others really gave me joy and caught my mind off of all the awful stuff.
Absolutely.
And it still does. I mean, this right here, being here today, this opportunity to be with you guys and make something pretty just makes me happy. It gives me a break from all the work I do, and I love it. It's like a gift.
Yeah, Robin's song says it's not a competition. All creations are beautiful. Absolutely.
No. And I know some of you, I know Robin has lots of fans. She's so creative, and she makes the cutest, prettiest stuff. And she's so much fun. Her and her husband are so much fun to.
Oh my gosh, they're a riot.
They are so cute, And I love listening to Teresa.
Yes.
I adore her and her cute laugh and your laugh. You guys are doing a lot for people. I don't know if you realize how much joy, and you make people smile, it's such a great gift to be able to enjoy it,
Yeah. And everybody is agreeing with you. Ari says, agree. Creativity is personal and should bring you joy.
Okay. Yes. That took too long, but see, look, I didn't have enough paper, so I'll be fixing that with some paint or or something.
Look at how beautiful.
It's so cute, right? And well, the cover, really, I have to paint this anyway. Let's see how this is.
It'll come up at the top of the cover, but
okay. So let's do the top now, okay? And I may not have time to do the interior, guys, because I want to do some finishes, So on this paper, this, you can do this in landscape or portrait with this paper. And I also have these in A3, A2. I probably even have them in A1. I bought a lot of this paper. So if you have a bigger project, it's a great paper to use for background. So we're just going to line it up here.
Hi, Carla. Carla says it's her first time watching. I use napkins and really need to expand my choices. Beautiful. Absolutely.
Napkins are great too,
Mm-hmm.
There's so much you can do. So I really try to get my mileage out of my paper. So I'm going to turn mine over on reverse. It'll make it easier for me to outline along here. It'll be quicker than me when I have the paper sitting on top of the box,
Gotcha. And you're trying to see through it.
Yeah.
Use your Superman powers.
I know, right? It's like, You got to be quick when you're doing this live stuff. And I'm not the quickest person either.
And I say it all the time. Don't worry. I'm not gonna pull the plug. So you're just fine.
But you know, it's so nice to learn or see or be inspired on a project, and it didn't take 2 hours or 1.5 hours, or like,
That's true.
it's fun to do stuff that is not so time consuming. Because if you think something's going to take too long, then it may be the thing that drives you away from it.
A little daunting, yeah. Hi, Kathy.
Yeah. Keeping it real, But I will say, taking the time to apply mediums, like letting your paint dry properly, letting your decoupage varnish dry. Some things really shouldn't be too rushed. You want them to do probably, because if you want to add another medium, like let's say fine line crackle, you want those components to properly dry, and you don't want to rush it. Sometimes dry time is key to an entire project.
Yes.
All right, we're good. So there you go. And we're just going to cut the hole out after we get this on here. And I kind of tore this part a little bit. I was in a hurry to say.
So, see, Miss Creations is a newbie. So she says, Hi. Are you using water on your brush prior to tearing?
I am. It's called the wet tear method. Hi, Tina. How are you? I know who that is. If you guys, Tina is a amazing, talented artist who works with shells. She does beautiful work. And she has used some of, she's been looking to get into using rice papers on her projects. So she's loving the Vintage Beach Bliss and Coastal Cottage papers by Decoupage Queen. And,
oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, really cool. She does really cool stuff. She lives locally near me, so. Okay, so this is a bit of a larger surface, so I'm going in stages with my decoupage varnish and glue, because it can dry pretty quickly, and I have a fan running above me. And you don't want to put it all on one big swoop. So your decoupage medium is still good and wet to adhere your paper nicely. And one thing I wanted to say about fans running when you're applying different art media, if you're applying, like, let's say wispy gold leaf flakes, gold metal flakes, foil flakes, gold leaf, don't run a fan. They will fly around your project. And if you're applying fine line crackle, don't run a fan. Don't have air blowing around it. It needs a stable environment. Like, those are things that I often forget to tell people, and I thought I'd mention it now because, it's helpful.
Yes.
To know. Oh, and always use a dry brush when you're applying fine line crackle.
Yes, absolutely.
Teresa actually told me that recently, and I thought, well, I didn't have that in my instructions on our listing on our website, and I added it because
it's every time you absolutely have to use a clean dry brush when applying both steps.
And another thing about decoupage varnish and glue, I know the old-fashioned way back when I was decoupaging with old die cut stuff and doing old boxes. The way I learned it was you literally start your brush with your medium working from the middle outward in one direction like this. So you can avoid tons of strokes, and use a good brush that has really good soft bristles, like this mop brush by Princeton. It's a 1-inch mop brush, and I get it at Michael's. They're fabulous brushes for this purpose. And they have other sizes too. But boy, this is my favorite one to put the decoupage glue on. So there you go. And I kind of am overworking it. So we're going to let that dry, and we will fix these edges. I just can't be handling it right now until it dries a little bit. So we'll just sit it there. And the this is going to get painted with some, either painted or waxed with a color. I use rose gold a lot. People probably think that's the only wax I ever use or paint because it just matches this stuff. But I think I'll do like white gold or something. So the interior, okay. I think the interior would be pretty with the garden party floral, green floral inside would be cute. And then the outside back here would be more Coach House Cottage. So I don't have enough Coach House Cottage for back here, so I'm using a second A4 size of Coach House Cottage.
Shannon Boots says, so happy to catch Kimberly live.
Oh, hey, Shannon. How have you been? I know Shannon, too. I don't get to do lives like some people, and I don't have time all the time. I wish I did. And I do try to watch my fellow creatives and some of our customers that do them. I do try to support people. I love watching and learning from everybody, you know. And I believe in supporting people and lifting them up and showing them some love, you know.
Absolutely.
So, for sure. And I haven't been able to do much of that lately. I've had so much going on, and I've been babysitting my little granddaughter a lot. She's 19 months old.
Oh, how sweet.
And she is adorable. She is just, oh, you know, we love her so much. She is hilarious, too. Like, she's going to be something else. Well, she's my oldest child's child, my daughter's first and only child. And we're over the moon for that child. And my son, my oldest son, he's got 3 children, and they're like, let's see, 3 is Alden? He's not 3 yet. Is he 3? I don't even know how old my grandkids are. That's sad. So he's like 3, and then the others are in elementary school, and they're darling. They live far away. I don't get to see them much.
Aw.
I know. I wish I could go up there.
Now, when you say far away, where is
they're
it?
up? They're up in Virginia.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
They're a good long trip, you know, up there. So, but I get to see them a lot online, and their mom is really good about sharing pictures and stuff. They're just so cute. And my little granddaughter up there, she is a strawberry blonde curly girl.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, I love her hair. I prayed she would have hair like her mother. Her mother has hair like that. And blue eyes, you know.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so cute. And my grandmother had strawberry blonde hair when she was younger. And so it was kind of neat to see that pop up.
So Lisa Sagardia says, hi, ladies. Love you guys. Coloring my hair while watching you guys. Beautiful project.
Oh, cute. Oh, that's awesome. I had to cover mine with a headband today because I need to wash it. I couldn't do mine. Okay, there we go. That kind of tore. You know, if you get little tears or a missing spot in your decoupage, don't even sweat it because it will, it's so easy to blend in and do patching, you know. So I'm just going to smooth down these little edges here. And you honestly won't even see them. They're going to get gussied up with some paint or waxes. I'm going to figure out what I want to do.
Robin says, I didn't win the $1 billion lotto, so I'm hoping I win some DQ stuff today.
Oh. I mean, I don't think I would want to win $1 billion. I know it sounds stupid, but You see these stories about people who win all this money and their lives turn into tragedies. Okay.
That is true though. It's kind of crazy how some of their stories just it's almost unbelievable sometimes.
Yeah. I just no, it's okay. Hush. I saw someone walk by with a dog. Sorry, guys.
No worries. Shannon said this paper is gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty? It is so pretty. Okay, there we go, guys. See, look how nicely this blended over onto the edge. You really wouldn't even have to paint it if you didn't want to. You could do aging, like antiquing gel, antique paste, or oh, it's UPS. UPS girl. She's so cute. She has little girls, and I gave her some craft stuff, and her little girls loved it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I'm like, do you have kids or do you like to craft? And then I hooked her up.
So this is actually a link to the paper at my Victorian Heart, which is Kimberly's store. So if you click on that link, that'll take you right to the paper she's using.
All right, so guys, I just want to show you. I'm going to try to go. So can you see how the torn edges of the wet tear method blend so nicely?
Perfect. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wow. Kathleen May says, I just purchased my first Decoupage Queen paper the other day. I'm a little nervous, but excited to give it a try.
Oh, it's a dream to work with. Oh, this is funny. UPS just brought an inventory order from Decoupage Queen.
What perfect timing.
That's what came in. That's so funny. They're so amazing.
I was only there for 3 minutes today. Gabby, she's using Pintart Decoupage Varnish and Glue.
Here we go. I'll show you what it looks like.
There you go.
This is the matte finish. I normally use Silky Shine finish, which I liken it to satin. But today I'm using matte, and I love them both. I love them all. It goes on like a dream. It really does. And it will kind of give your it gives your project a nice protective coat too. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab my garden party paper, guys. I didn't bring it. It's right over here in my file. Okay.
Wasabi Rima. Karen Atterbury says, we need a home and a car, and I have 5 kids to help. Oh yeah, I'll take the lotto money. Haha. Yes, in those cases, absolutely, right? It's just you just don't want all of the family members that you haven't talked to and friends that you haven't talked to come out of the woodwork.
So this is Garden Party Background by Decoupage Queen, and it is part of the last spring release that these papers came in, and they coordinate really nicely. I love sage greens. My house has sage green paint on the walls, and it's just my favorite. So we're gonna do it this way, and so what I do is I'm just gonna flip this over like we did earlier. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do it on the bottom. Let's see if this is wet, too wet. And we're just gonna cut it out. And I try to go to the edge because, you know, I want to save my paper as much as I can. Because save your little bits and put them in like a little storage bag or a file or a little book. And you can, you know, I'm trying not to get my head in the camera here.
You're fine.
Can you guys see? I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Carol Keene says the papers you've used are gorgeous.
Oh, they are sweet. I think they are so pretty. Teresa and her creative team who do her papers they do such a great job. I fell in love with her papers when I first saw them. They are gorgeous.
No problem. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Gabby, if you are talking about a primer underneath your decoupage paper, is that what you're talking about? Underneath your rice paper?
So she may have come in later. So is what I did to this box, I base coated it with Pentart bonding primer. This is an HDF box. It looks like this when it's not painted. And I gave it a coat of bonding primer because bonding primer helps paints adhere to funky surfaces like metal, tin. The HDF has a little bit of a really smoothness to it. You know, you could paint laminate or something with the bonding primer. Then you do your paint of coat. So I did the paint of chalky, whoops, wrong container. I did the decor paint chalky in white by Pentart for my white base. So if you want your decoupage paper design to stand out really nicely, a good coat of white paint underneath it, dried before you apply your paper, is going to let your paper and color stand out really pretty. So this is what I do. I just go in and I kind of fit it in, and I have a little extra so we can work around that. Just reposition it if you want. Honestly, if you just kind of bend it in half like that and then line it up in there, you can go like that and see how it fits. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to cover it anyway. And we may not have time to do the whole interior, but I at least wanted to give you an idea of how I do it inside. And then we can start decorating part of it. I hope I have a little bit of time. What time are we running on, Teri?
You are 53 minutes in.
Okay, wow. So is what I like to do when I can't finish a project in a live with, you know, let's say with Decoupage Queen Day, I'll go ahead and record what I'm doing and post it on my page tonight. So you guys can see the finished everything and how I did it. So I went ahead and put all the decoupage bars on the surface down there, and I'm going to get this in here. And then I'm going to get my silicone brayer, which really helps smooth out your paper without dragging it and tearing it. And you can get your edge of your brayer into the corners of your, and I have a shorter brayer, which will be nice to go over here. So let me grab it.
Lisa, she's using the decoupage glue and varnish on top of her rice paper as well. So once she puts it down, she's using that and puts a layer on top of it with the same product.
Correct. Yes.
Hi, Lynn.
Okay, that's in there. So you'll see the edges are sticking up. I'm just going to pull that little loose piece off. We're going to go back in, and I'm going to give it a coat of varnish.
See, Miss Creations would like to know if you sell the brayers.
I do.
Okay.
These are not a Decoupage Queen product. They are an IOD product.
No problem. Let me find it on your website right here, and then I'll put the link in for you.
These brayers are good for, if let's say you want to lay out, you roll out clay and you want to impress designs on your clay with a stamp or whatever. You can use a brayer to help smooth that out. You can smooth out texture paste. You could apply a texture paste, heavy body gel, modeling paste, whatever paste, ice paste, stone effect paste onto a stencil on a project, and you could use this to smooth it across your stencil.
Okay, here is the link to the brayers in Kimberly's store. There you go.
Thank you. They're really handy dandy, you know. I use them all the time. I honestly, if I didn't offer them in my inventory, I'd buy them and use them. Like, okay, that's in there nice and pretty, and we'll finish the inside of this. Okay, I want to take time before you go to maybe do some pretty embellishments. So I have my antique gold, which really kind of goes with these elements in here. And maybe a little dark. I have gold, which is brighter. And I have white gold, Pentart paint. Ooh, that's a messy lid. I use this a lot. I love this color. Okay.
I do too. I'm getting blamed a lot for I get all my gadgets and tools that I use. Everybody is they're telling me that.
Funny. That's hilarious. So
Yeah.
this piece here is gonna go up here. And we have to, this is wet, so I can't handle it yet. This is still wet. But we're gonna cut this out for the opening of the tissue. And this is gonna go here and it's gonna get painted. So, but
Lisa, I don't know. She said that she's asking for the brushes that you're using.
So this type of brush right here, is that the one you're?
I believe so. She's saying, can you put the link in for the brushes? These aren't in your store, are they?
No, these are from Michael's craft store.
Okay.
And you can get them online at Michael's. They're by Princeton. It's called Princeton Brush. This is a 1-inch mop brush. And I also have this size. This is also Princeton. Is this the same one? No, this is a 3/4 inch. So I have a few, and I have this one. This is a, they call them oval mop brushes, I think, some of them. I can't read the size. It's probably a 1/2 inch or something like that. So, yeah, they're great. They're super smooth. You don't get a lot of icky brush strokes with those brushes. That's why I like them. And I've never had a single bristle fall out. So they've been great.
Yeah, I love the Princeton brushes. Those are the ones that I use for my watercolor. I only use Princeton for watercoloring.
So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. On like the white gold Pentart delicate metallic paint. This is acrylic paint, and this is called white gold. They have it in other colors. And I love this one a lot. So I'm just going to take the white gold and paint my little oval. And this paint goes on so smoothly, and it's a great saturated type of color paint. This, you don't need to do coat after coat with this kind of metallic paint. It's pretty dreamy paint. And so this is going to be tricky. I get paint all over me. So this is going to be pretty on top of the bottom. And it kind of goes with, you know, white gold actually kind of has a hint of sage, you know, like that gray sage green. And
yeah, I love the delicate line. The rose gold is my absolute favorite, but I love all of the colors.
So we're going to let that dry. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you, when you do edges like this, you don't have to paint them. You could literally go in and paint your project with wax paste. Or you can do, is what I like to do, is I like to paint the edges and trim them out. And then I touch it up with like an antique paste or a wax paste. And when you want to paint little fine edges like this, if you're like me, you're not a steady painter. And boy, I am not actually like an art painter. I'm all over the place. So you just go in and you just kind of brush, move your brush to where it brushes off the edge like that. And that way you don't have to worry about being in a perfect line. And there you go. See, nice and covered.
Beautiful.
Thanks. And so we'll do, I have a little bit of paper sticking out right there. I might have to add some more decoupage stuff to that. So if you see like where the white edges were showing from where maybe I didn't have enough of the design.
Can you tip it back to the camera just a little bit? We can't. There you go. Perfect.
So sorry. It's like
you're fine, Kimberly. I know it's you get
hard to
this
see.
little box of area to work in, and it's
So
it's hard.
we're gonna do trimming outside. Yeah, is what I was gonna tell people. My computer, my laptop is across from my work island, and it's across the room. So I can't really see it very well without glasses on, but I can't see my work with glasses on. And so the computer's across from me and my camera is aimed down, so I have to literally like look up underneath it to see anything. Just so
Jesse
people.
says looks absolutely gorgeous. Love it.
So there's that. And we're going to do
Beautiful.
this side. Boy, my hands are a mess today. So we're going to get this done. And we're going to, after this white gold metallic, delicate metallic acrylic paint is dry, I'll go over it with some wax paste to just sort of richen it up and maybe antique it. I might use antique paste or the wax paste, which comes in like different colors. And the antique paste comes in different colors too. So we're doing all our little edges so they'll be nice and finished. The finishes are everything, you know. Hopefully I'm not out of the camera again.
That's perfect right there.
So these little skinny angle brushes are perfect for this kind of task, because you can just run your brush straight down if you can keep it straight. Like I really don't. And up here, I'm going to go over this edge here. Let me get it back over there.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, you heard him, Miss Wanda. He's right here. Troy is always he knows when the camera's on.
Hey, Troy. So what does Troy, what hobbies does he like? Does he like to do stuff or make stuff?
Anything electronic is Troy's thing. So phones,
Oh, cool.
computers, tablets, yes.
Awesome.
But anytime the camera's on, he knows, and so he's always over here. And and most know his noises now. They know when he's here. So yep, everybody's saying hi. You guys are
Awesome.
so sweet.
So I painted that white bit that was showing.
And that's perfect.
Thank you. And we're going to go up here and get this done too.
Oh, yes. And phone cases. Jamie, you're right. He loves phone cases.
I wonder, Teri, have you or anybody here watching, has anybody ever done their own phone case, like decoupage or something?
You know what? No, but they have been telling me that I need to, because Troy has a thing. We go into the Dollar Tree, and although we have Androids, he just wants phone cases. So we have a plethora of phone cases that don't even fit his phone in the house. But that's just, he wants it. So yeah, they said that I needed to decorate one.
That would be really cool. That would be a fun project,
It's not like I don't have enough to practice on. That's for doggone sure.
Because I've seen some phone cases somewhere where some people have decoupaged them, and they're really gorgeous. Like they add like gold leaf and stuff to them,
Yes.
Really pretty.
I need to look into, because it would be really pretty to do like that, like a gold leaf. And I'm wondering if we could even do like a resin on top of it, so you could like do pressed flowers and stuff in it. It would be, it's something to
would
try.
Be pretty.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Wanda says she's seen them done before. Yeah. Awesome. I know it's got to be done. I just,
of course, yeah. All right, all of those edges are done, and we have to let them dry. And I'm going to finish the inside like the sides inside of the box. And I'll be able to use these strips here that I used on the bottom and the top.
Oh yeah, that'll be perfect.
Right. And then this here, I don't even need to paint the underside. This is just going to be the top side, the oval. And then here, I think we can cut this out now. And well, I think my honey took my my, what do you call it? The box cutter with the razor.
Box cutter, yeah.
And I have another one, but I don't want to have to go fish it out. But anyway, I just want to give a little start. And then I'm going to get a little brush and do some wet tearing. I'm just going to follow like a template here. Easy peasy. There you go. And a little hole. And just go around and poke it out. I don't think I got enough water over here.
Rennie says it's amazing how things grow legs. Isn't it though?
Yeah.
Grow legs, walk away.
Okay. So there you have your opening. And then this is going to sit on here like this.
Gorgeous.
It'd be very pretty like that. And
that'll be the perfect top.
I'll give you the idea what it's going to look like.
So pretty.
On the sides. And we need to do waxing and aging and all that. And I'm going to record that and show it to you on our page tonight. And I don't know if Teri wants to just go ahead and, I think we're out of time now. So
okay. Well, I took the ticker off, so I will let you switch your cam. Do you want to switch your camera back up, or is that too much of a fuss?
It's not. It's really not. Now that okay. I can, I'll just
well, I'll come on screen. And hello, everyone. So I took the ticker off. So as soon as Miss Kimberly comes back on the screen, we'll put the wheel up and spin the wheel and pick a lucky winner to receive some beautiful rice papers. There she is. Hello, hello. So let's add the wheel to the stream. So everyone, thank you for doing all the things and good luck. Let's shuffle the names and give it a spin. Shannon Booth.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Awesome.
So, Shannon, if you can please email me, Teri, T-E-R-I, 1 R. You guys sometimes aren't spelling my name correctly, but luckily it's getting to me. So please, T-E-R-I @decoupagequeen.com and give me your address and I will get you out your goodie bag. So Kimberly, thank you so much for coming back and creating with us. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. And don't forget you all. So she is going to post, she said, the little video for you guys to see the finished products. And then I'll get some pictures from Miss Kimberly and we'll also share those. So
thank you.
Hopefully you guys will have an amazing rest of your weekend. And we always appreciate you sharing some time with us today. So I will see you again soon. Thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
I love you guys.